Welcome to everyone again. I'm back into the garden. So I am actually heading to one of the pieces of garden that I have. That's where I do pot my sheep. It's right there. So there. I'm gonna bring her back here. So what I did actually, I had let her go so that she can eat as much as possible. So this is a technique I've been using um, because of the place is so crowded and I do have the availability of space. I decided to let her go into the garden so that she can start eating all of the grasses. So she's been eating quite some time now. It's been a few weeks well enough, and she has been eating. So it's her and the little one. So I'm gonna go up closer. So as I said, this is just one of the gardens in which I do operate. Do have some stuff to get fixing. Sorry about that. Okay. For most persons who have known my technique, so if you're new to my channel, my technique may seem a little bit surprising to you. But if you have known my channel for quite some time, my technique's not gonna be strange here. So it's just a piece of stick tied onto the rope, and I just let her loose so that she finds the place that she can eat wherever she likes. So since she had actually cleaned this place up, this is a tank that I'm going to be using for shade. Not to show her it's like that right now, but what I can do is I can just cut down on this space and I can flip it back over. kind of a home. I got here for her and the young one. It seemed quite eatable today. So okay, so I believe she loves eating in that spot. So this is one of the small sheep that I have besides her, which is going to be the big one. Also, the technique I'm using is very good because it helps me to see where the bigger trees are. So as long as they start eating, I can chop them down as they goes, and I have the place look very nice and um, not shady. So since this tree is actually coming back up, it's not going to be something that I'm going to want here. So what I'm going to do one time, since she had cleared the area for me, I'm going to start cutting that stuff down. And as I also said, I do have some yams into the ground, planted all through the garden. There is places if you see that there is like yam ropes. There is places where the yam ropes have been cut, but they're under the ground. So what I'm doing is I'm using a sort of a natural biological control, where after the animal is going to use the garden, it's going to feast, it's going to do all sort of stuff, right? And these stuffs are going to manure back my garden, and the yams below is going to get the natural um, manure from her feces. So it's been a very good control. As I said, I do have a little fencing barriers there so she can't run off. It's gonna be trapped. So for now, it looks okay, seems okay. And I can see the garden. Before it weren't like that, but now I can actually see the garden. So she cleaned up that stuff. It's gonna make the whole process over again, and then I believe she's going to be in a good spot for eating. So I believe that she is looking for some vine. So what I can do in the meantime is bring her to a place that she hasn't eaten yet, so I can chop down that tree. So I'm gonna bring her over to the side. So as you see how this system works, um, she's not gonna get anywhere that far at once because it's gonna stick as it did right here. So for her eating, maybe I can leave it down there, and if she feels free, she's gonna go eat down this line. So I'm gonna go get rid of the tree before it get bigger, and now I can see how the garden is, so I can know what I can do. Also, I do have a few gingers into the ground. They're still multiplying even though the bushes are there, but I'm not going to take them off right now because I do have some plans for them. So she has all the place that she can eat. Um, so it's going to be her stuff, what she wants to eat, where she feels like eating, and so forth. So that's going to be it for now while I just go get that tree down.